everybody, I'm Beach Cricket, and this is Kat, and she has a wonderful ride that we are going to discuss because you saw her when we made those solar brownies and everybody wanted to know about it. So we're going to zoom her in and we'll find out what it's all about.
What this is legally an electric wheelchair. Are you good? Electric wheelchair. It's made by a company, started by 2 doctors, because people who are disabled can't get out in nature, can't go places that are rough, can't go long distances in electric wheelchairs or those little scooters. I got it a couple years ago and it was the absolute best thing that's ever happened to me. I can go camping, I can go on steep hills, I can go on rough ground. I've been all over the RTR on this. I've gone way out the road to the visitor center, and I haven't recharged it in all the time I've been here. It has an inverter. You plug one end into here and the other end into your house electric. Or like I'm going to plug it into someone's generator later. I use a motorcycle helmet bungee to hold stuff in my basket. I bought at Harbor Freight that little net thing.
I see. That looks really strong.
It is, and it's cheap. It's a motorcycle. This thing has lights. If you go up front, I can turn them on. Maybe you can see them. You just push the button. You've got headlights. It has signal lights for turning. And it all comes standard. Fuel gauge is run on 2 deep cell batteries that are under my seat. They're ones I don't have to add liquid to or anything. And you can go fast or slow. I almost always run it in slow because fast is really fast.
So how long does your charge usually last?
I've never taken it until this time, and I've had it 3 years, I realized. I never took it down below being 3/4 full until the RTR. Now it's down to about half because of the rocky roads. And I've gone up and down, I think maybe 5 times from here to the main camp, and that's a long ways. I've gone all the way out to the host camp to get my permit, and that's equal long ways the other direction, and I haven't charged it, and I've been here a week.
That's fantastic.
And
so what is the company?
Palmer Industries, P-A-L-M-E-R Industries. It's right here. And they're in New York State. They ship all over the country. They said most of them they ship to Florida, or I believe California is the majority they sell. This was the cheapest version. It's a single seat. They make it wider, so like a couple can ride on it. You can get a wider one. You can get a longer from front to here, because if I was a tall man, it would be too tight. So you can get it longer. I have aluminum ramps the company makes. Because it's a 3-wheeler, there's these narrow aluminum ramps. I just can get it right in and out the slider door on my Ram ProMaster van. But I'm going to get the carrier for the back for the next trip, so I don't have to constantly move everything inside my van.
That was smart. So how much do they run?
This one is very expensive. It was almost $6,000 with the extra things. I got the bigger batteries, I got extra springs, certain features, but they've come out with 2 cheaper versions, and I think that go shorter distances. This is supposed to go 50 miles on a charge.
Okay.
The cheaper ones, I think I read, was 30 miles on a charge. And I think they're about $4,000 is the cheapest they make for brand new. You can occasionally call the company. Occasionally someone sells one, a used one, but rarely, because these things are so loved that when a person dies or can no longer use it, it stays in the family or goes to a family friend because everybody wants them. I go up to the RTR. The first day, I was gone for 2 hours. No, I ended up gone 5.5 hours because everyone stops you to ask that knows somebody who needs it or needs it themselves.
That's fantastic.
And you can get a single swivel seat instead of this, which I wish I had gotten.
And why?
Because I have sciatic and back problems, and when I get get off, I have to be very careful. I don't twist when I'm bent or it pinches my sciatic nerve.
That's a good thing to share.
And the swivel, I would just swivel around. My husband talked me out of it. Don't take your husband or your wife, whoever's going to talk you out of it, don't do. And these arms, just
go down.
I give a second person rides all the time, as long as they're not too big. The two of us can ride on this all the time. But you can get them wider for 2. You can get them for 4. You can get them with a seat in the back. For 4. They also have one to pull behind it, so you can carry something like 6 or 8 people total.
Wow.
I had a hitch I paid for a little extra hitch in the back so I can put a yard wagon on at home.
Very good.
They also make them with a generator already built in, so you don't have to worry about recharging, which I bought this before I found cheap RV living and had no clue I could actually travel, so I didn't get it.
I see.
Knowing I was going to boondock in this a lot, I would have just gotten the one with the generator. But I love it. Oh, it does the hill in San Francisco that goes like this, that flowered hill. That's supposed to be the curviest hill. They say it does it, and I believe it. And when you're on a steep incline, it's like you just take your hand off and it stops.
Wow.
But you also don't have to get this handle if you can't work this type of handle or you need it on the other side. When you order it, you order what you need. Like I'm going to get mirrors now, big mirrors, because on the road out here, I constantly looking to make sure nobody's behind me because of the narrow dirt road.
Yeah, that would be excellent. That'd be a better safety feature for sure.
And I'm going to put a LED light in here. A guy was over visiting last night and said, oh, just put a LED light bulb in that. And you get an instruction manual that shows the diagramming of all the wiring of every piece, every nut, every bolt, so anybody can fix it once you have it. It comes all together, except I think you have to put the batteries in when it arrives, but it's shipped all together. It does not fold up. That's as much as it folds up.
Okay.
So you either need a carrier, which they do sell a carrier with a winch made for the back of your vehicle, or like I load it into my Ram ProMaster.
Very good. Well, we appreciate you sharing that with us because I had tons of subscribers. A lot of you out there wanted to know about it. I hope that helps you out. If you have any questions or comments, just please place them down in the comment section, and that way we can get back to you about it. All right. Thanks a bunch, Kat. Bye.